Following up tonight on efforts to provide safe and secure homes for soldiers and families on Fort Carson. Frankly, they graded out very poorly according to a recent survey. So the Army Housing Office has been trying to improve living conditions in its relationship with a private housing management company. News 5's Colette Bordelon spoke with the garrison commander tonight. She joins us live with an update.
While only a quarter of residents actually took part in this survey that happened back in April and May, it scored a 64% satisfaction rating. The colonel I spoke with today tells me he spent all day yesterday going through each and every comment they got, and here's what he learned. Those living at Fort Carson
love our home, just not our neighbors and the cleanliness they keep.
Have some complaints Colonel Brian Wardinger read aloud.
She wrote, "The answering service still needs a little work. I put in a work order last Saturday and have yet to hear from anyone."
He put the complaints into a few categories, including communication with their private housing partner, Balfour Beatty, about work orders, the value of homes, their neighbors' behavior, and of course, lingering hail damage.
So between the two hailstorms, which are $80 million in damage to the installation, the windstorm the year before that were well over $100 million in damage to the installation.
Colonel Wardinger told me the annual resident satisfaction survey followed several town halls, after which they made some changes to try to meet housing needs.
And what I found particularly good to see is the areas that we focused on beginning in February were the areas where we saw very few negative comments.
They have begun reviewing 5% of all work orders.
We're now at over a 90% customer satisfaction rate on work orders, where we were significantly lower than that when we started this just a few short months ago.
That paired with customer service initiatives from Balfour Beatty have Colonel Wardinger saying the future looks good.
The job we do is very difficult. We ask a lot of our service members. We ask even more of their families. So I certainly take it as a personal responsibility to ensure that we provide the absolute best living environment that we can.
Which is why he hopes residents continue to speak up about any problems they may have. Colonel Wardinger also says there were other issues raised by residents, including improving playgrounds, roads, and parking. Now, he did mention that the negative comments were balanced out by positive as well. Always watching out for you, Colorado Springs. Colette Bordelon, News 5.